We try to do it all. In general, women work more, both inside and outside the home, make less money, and have greater healthcare expenses than men. Oh, and women generally live longer. That's why it's vitally important that women take charge of their personal finance. But where do you start? Is it too late? I'm glad you asked. This is Mary Angela Baker. She is the director of the Center for Extended and Lifelong Learning at Salisbury University. This is financial advisor Jessica Eisman here to talk about an upcoming conference entitled Women and Money, Taking Charge of Your Future. Thank you both for being here this afternoon. So first question, why have a Women and Money conference?
Well, as you mentioned, women live longer, have more healthcare expenses, and make less money. So you need to be able to take charge of your finances. And there's an obstacle of saying, where do I start? Where do I find the resources? So Jessica actually did a workshop for us at Salisbury University, and there were so many questions that arose from that we decided that we needed to have a conference in order to provide the different resources. Questions on banking, on personal finance, on your relationship with money. Some people think of money as scary. So how do you overcome that? By coming to this conference, taking that first step, and being available to the resources.
So what do you hope women will take away from the conference?
I hope that they get inspired. I hope they leave inspired to find out more, get an education, and start to create some goals and some plans.
Now, I imagine there's a value in women coming together and talking about money.
Absolutely. Because what happens is that you find out that you're not alone. So often we think we're in our little scary corner and we think that nobody else has these issues. But when you come together and you talk with other women, when you have the resources presented to you and then have conversations about that, there really is a value in that.
Sure, sure. Now, Jessica, Mary Angela talked about our relationship with money. Can you whittle down the one thing that we as women can do to change that relationship?
I think I'll go back to education again. I think just feeling confident in the decisions that you make and the goals that you set and have a plan to get there. And a lot of times it just takes communication. And a lot of people don't like to talk about money. It's one of those things that you don't go out to eat and have a conversation about it. It's not something that's comfortable, but the more we talk about it, the more we can create that plan that we need.
Sure, sure. And making and keeping a budget, what's the hardest part about that?
I would say getting started. Having the time to be able to sit down and devote to that, because it can be overwhelming and consuming. But with the technology and everything that's out there today that are available to people readily, it's just getting started is the big part.
Yeah. You know, you hear a lot about couples fighting over money. You know, it happens all the time. So what can be done to, decrease those little fights?
Again, communication.
Communication, yeah.
So if we were thinking about the women are often, wives, mothers are often the chief financial consumer in the household. They're the ones that are responsible for the goods and services usually that are purchased for a home and for the family. And oftentimes they can be misconstrued or as the one that's spending all of the money. And to them, it may seem like, wow, I'm just the one that's providing all of these goods and services that my family really needs. So having that conversation, sitting down and developing the goal and then the plan to go with it, and whether that's on your own or with a professional, seeking professional advice if you need it, to be able to start the groundwork to be able to get to that plan that you need.
Sure. You know, it's a staggering statistic that women are 3 times more likely to become widowed than men. What does that mean for their finances?
It can be devastating on finances, and the idea would be, from my advice would be, start early, way before retirement. Have the conversations about retirement planning, have the conversations about what happens with the unexpected. There could be a need for insurance, life insurance, and also possibly long-term care insurance. All of those avenues need to be explored, and there needs to be a plan in place, because ideally we want our money to outlast us, not us to outlast our money. That was our conference, our last get-together was around the bag lady syndrome and the fear of becoming a bag lady in your later years. And that
running out of your money.
Running out of money.
Yeah.
And so a plan in place of what if the unexpected happens, what can we do to be prepared.
Well, it sounds like you have a lot to cover in this conference. So give us the wheres and the when.
Sure. It's next Wednesday, January 15th at Salisbury University in the Purdue School of Business. It's from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. So it's a chance for you to drop your children off at school, have the day to yourself, and then pick up your child after if need be. And to register, you can just go online to at Salisbury University Women and Money, or send us an email, Continuing Education and Lifelong Learning, CELL, CELL at salisbury.edu.
And of course, we'll have all that information
And we'll have
on our
all
website.
the information and the 8 different breakout sessions, one that Jessica will be presenting, 2 keynote speakers, and lots of opportunity for information and inspiration.
Be ready to learn and be inspired. Jessica and Mary Angela, thank you both for coming in, and good
you.
luck with the conference.
Thanks.